everybody, happy Veterans Day and happy 11/11/11. Today we've been gone most of the day. We've been home for a little while. Dad just left to go play cards and I decided to wait till he left before I vlogged. We got up this morning and, well, Dad got up really early and went down to McDonald's and got a free breakfast. He could choose anything on the menu he wanted. They did it for all veterans today as long as you had your military ID. Which I should have brought his in here to show you. But it's in his wallet and he's not here. So he went down there, was home, and then I did a little work because he checked my P.O. box. And then we got on the road. We made a deposit at my bank, went to his bank, and we got to Martin's Supermarket, which is nearby at about 10:30. And they were serving chicken dinners there to veterans, and they had it set up so nice in a little eating area. They set up extra tables, and they had big flags above the eating area with all the different branches of service, and they had a big table set up with a big sheet cake, and they were giving them cake. And come in here if you want to come in here. Heidi's being bitchy because her daddy left. Hi kitty, where'd you come from? So we shared a chicken dinner. We each had a piece of chicken, and they gave us mashed potatoes and gravy and coleslaw and a roll and a piece of cake and a soda and a bag of chips, which I brought the bag of chips home. And we saw our neighbor there from next. Well, his daughter lives next door, and he's over there all the time. So we said hi to him, and then we left there. We did buy some coffee for the Legion because they had it on sale, decaf. And went down the road to Subway. We did a route of Subways. We ended up getting today 10 6-inch subs, which we fed Grandma. We saw her. I'll get to that in a minute. And we got different ones at each. We tried different ones. One of my old standbys is the cold cut. So we got a cold cut like I like it made, and then he got a cold cut at one of them like he likes it made because he likes jalapenos and all that stuff. And we got a steak one and a Philly one and a chicken one and a ham and turkey and a different one each one went to. So we went to the first Subway and headed down 31, and we went into Indiana, and we stopped at a few more Subways along the way. I had a route. And we went to this Drive and Shine car wash, and I got a car wash today. And we just took our time. We just took a ride and went out and about. And we stopped at a little variety store Dad wanted to go to. And we stopped at the 7-Eleven, and he went in and got a Slurpee. They were out of small cups, so he just got a big, large one. And we shared that while we were driving around. And then, where else did we go? Mainly it was just a lot of Subways. And then in the afternoon, we were close to being done. We stopped at Applebee's, and they had a menu for the veterans. There's like 7 different items that you could choose from. So he had the signature steak dinner, and they give you postcards. Each had a postcard to write messages that they're going to send overseas. And they also were doing a March of Make-A-Wish. There's a local girl, who has Hodgkin's lymphoma, and I just read about her. I didn't see what she wanted to do with Make-A-Wish. I never read that far down because something happened and I didn't read the rest of it. But it's one of those things where you donate and then you write your name on there and they put it on the wall. And we gave $5 towards that. And then we saw a whole group of guys come in from our town, from the Legion, that we don't belong to, but we know a lot of the guys. And so Dad went over and was talking to them. A lot of veterans out today, people, which was nice to see lots and lots of veterans. And so we left Applebee's and we stopped by a store in the country that sells bird food and seeds and stuff. So he got some sunflower seeds because his birds need some. He bought a 40-pound bag of bird food for $10 when we went and bought our refrigerator, and my camera is frozen, and I probably sound like a transvestite cross-dressing person with a deep voice. But that's okay. So it didn't have a lot of bird seed in it, so he's gonna cut in, put in, mix it, you know, so the birds are happy. Happy birds. And then we tried to call Grandma because we were going to go to the Subway right up the street last. And we were going to stop there and have one special made to order for her and take it to her. And she didn't answer the phone. So we stopped by the house to pick up Heidi because we left her home today when we were out doing the big route. Because there had been too much Dad get in and out. And she just gets all flustered every single time. So we stopped here and got her. Dad ran in and I tried to call Grandma again. No answer. We get in the car. We're going up the hill like 2.5 blocks from our house. And Dad's hand comes in my face going, I think that's your grandma's car right over there. And so I turn into the pharmacy. And I'm like, I think that is Grandma. And she's getting out of the car. I'm like, it is. So I'm like, we've been trying to call you. We were going to stop by your house. And the Subway was in the same parking lot as the pharmacy. So we're like, when you go in there, what kind of sub do you want? And she said something with chicken. So we went down, and Dad had one made for her with the warm chicken breast and toasted bread. We made her a fancy one. And so it was all wrapped up, and we took it to her, and it was nice and warm. And she goes, well, now I don't have to worry about cooking dinner. And we gave her pot back because we had one of her cooking pots. And I'm like, that worked out well. So then we went to the Legion and dropped off the coffee we bought, and then we came home. And then we called our neighbor when we got home and said, Dad calls, and this is all he hears, we got your dinner, come over here and get it. Okay. I'm like, well, what did he say? He said he'll be here in 10 minutes, which is what he always says. 10 minutes. So we laid out all the sandwiches on the table, and I picked 2 of them that I knew I wanted for sure, and Dad picked a couple, so that left 2, 4, 5. Like 5 on the table. And we cooked a bunch of squash last night, so we packaged up some squash for him. And I put some macaroni salad in the dish for him. And I put a few little candy bars in his little bag. And he come in, I'm like, pick your poison, what would you like? And he took the Philly steak. And his dog came in with him, carrying a bent can of dog food, just carrying it around like a bone. I'm like, what do you have, Beamer? He loved that thing. He goes, every day when he feeds him a can of food, he just likes to carry it around, and then he'll throw it away. And the next day, the can's his friend again. He's a funny dog. So our day was spent out getting free stuff. We have, for the next 2 days, we're going to live on macaroni salad and Subway sandwiches. That's what's going to happen. Oh, snotty. Oh, that was nasty. Sorry you had to witness that. Oh, you need treats? Okay, I'll give you some in a minute. And my neighbor said that Salisbury steak you sent me was really good. He said, I ate the whole big dinner you sent to me that night. Which is nice to hear. So now I'm going to leave you fine people after you got to hear my boring day and go into the living room and watch some stuff I have on DVR. I know I have some Ellens, and I have I've been recording Regis and Kelly because it's Regis's, countdown to not being around on the show anymore. We watched yesterday's, which was good because Lou Holtz came and surprised him, which, he was a big Holtz fan when he coached for Notre Dame. And the president of Notre Dame was there to say thank you. For, if you do not know, Regis Philbin went to Notre Dame, and he's a huge Notre Dame fan. And I think one of his daughters even came to Notre Dame. And he comes to several home games every year, and he does a lot for the community in South Bend by giving money for the homeless shelter and stuff like that. So he's just the guy. He'll be here November 19th. He said he was going to be here to watch Boston College and Notre Dame play, so he's a big fan. So I knew Notre Dame was going to be involved in one of the farewell days, because every day he has surprise guests that he doesn't know who's going to be there. I am babbling way too much. I also bit the inside of my cheek, which is bothering me, because now I always feel like I'm going to bite it again. So I'm like, and then your tongue's like, oh, poor cheek. Kitty, do you have anything to add to the conversation? Or are you just going to lick your hoo-ha? Hi there. Hi there, baby kitty. That was a shirt I was going to wear, and then I changed to this instead. I don't know why, but I did. Okay, I'm rolling. I should have rolled like an hour ago, but I stuck around. Bye, bye, bye.